question is, my good friend, is how many hours do you have in this game and what made you start playing Rust?
I have about 450 hours on Rust, and what brought me on to playing the game was like watching YouTube videos and seeing them how they play. Like it was really interesting seeing the game at the time. Like I was I was 9 years old at the time and I saw it, and yeah, I was kind of interested in it.
So, I have like, I think 200 plus hours, and I started playing Rust because I saw the troll videos and I thought they were very funny.
I think I'm coming up on about 200 hours of playing time. Actually, I started playing it because I was on YouTube one night and was watching some stuff, and I went down a rabbit hole, and I started watching some Rust videos. And then I was just bored with playing League of Legends, and I was playing Arcade Unchained. Yeah. It's a sad thing. I play. If you look at my my Steam account, I've got 12,000 hours in Dota 2 though. I played that for about 10 years.
Oh, sorry, I have 100 hours, and my friend got me to play this game like about a month now. I don't know, it's just like new to me, you know. I started to fall in love with it. Oh,
I have about 35 hours on the game, and just my mate started playing it, so then I was like, I'm gonna start playing with him, not be left out.
Sorry, can you repeat that? Why did you start playing the game?
Because my mates got it and they enjoyed it, and then I don't want to be left out, so I got it as well.
I've got like 35 hours, and I started playing this game because my pal kept abusing me until I played it. Yeah, he was saying some bad stuff to me, some mean stuff, you know, stuff that would get you cancelled these days, and eventually I just had to get the game so he would stop bullying me.
On this account I have 400, but on my second account I have 600, so around the few, like 1,000 hours I have. Then I don't really know, I'll watch some videos on YouTube, and that wanted to get me started playing Rust.
Well, fuck. I have 80 hours in Rust, and probably I don't remember some YouTube videos I saw a long time ago. I think it was Oblivion's some trap-based video. I think this game looked fun, so I started playing it.
Lockdown. I've got about wait, let me sit down. Very nice. Yeah, I've got like 700 hours, mate.
First of all, I have way too many hours because I hate my life. I have 1,500 hours. So I started playing it because I watched YouTubers playing it and it looked pretty fun, and then I absolutely hate my life, so I continued to play it.
Okay, so the second question is, when you first started the game, your first few hours, how hard was it?
I don't really know, I started playing with a few of my friends and they kind of helped me out, so it wasn't really that hard in the beginning, but I didn't really know what to do and stuff.
Okay, well, okay, let me ask you this in a different way. Like, if you ever played solo, how hard is it to play as a solo?
It's different in different scenarios. Sometimes it can be really hard if you don't get a good start and stuff, but if you get a quite nice start, it usually goes easier the later into the wipe.
Oh man, I bet the first 10 or 12 hours I couldn't even get a base down. So it was definitely a learning experience. You know, but once I learned the first shit, getting your bag down, getting all that, I mean, it's still like when you first get your first weapon, it kind of makes you not want to leave your house because you don't want to lose it. Right. And even now I've got 10 guns in my base, and I still go out with a crossbow and naked and just not wanting to use my shit or lose it.
it was extremely hard. The first server that I joined had as soon as I spawned in, first thing I see is a compound base, and they immediately shot at me. And I didn't get a base down until like an hour in.
Yeah, my first few hours of the game were terrible. The actual worst. Running up the beach and farming 2,000 wood, getting killed, and then doing it again for about 10 hours before I built a base. But there were some nice American guys that helped me to build a base eventually and gave me some tools, so, you know, that was nice of them. First time I put a base down, when you could safely store your loot, I was like, this is it. This is it, baby, this is me! And I started to really enjoy myself.
Did zero progress for the first 10 hours. Like, I barely even got a base set up and I just constantly were getting killed. It was a mess.
And when you managed to get yourself, you know, get started, how was it? How was the feeling? Like when you were making progress?
It honestly felt like I was the prey. I only started to get progress when I was on with a friend and we started doing monuments, but even then I felt like hazmats were so far ahead of us that we could never come one of them. It's very, very scary.
How difficult was it for me? I don't know. When I started the game, I had a lot of friends already playing it, so mostly what I did, I just farmed a lot, and they gave me guns, and I started shooting and blasting. I had a fun time. It wasn't that hard. Well, yeah, it was pretty fun and not hard at all.
Was there any point when you were just by yourself, without your friends? You know, just a solo?
Yeah. Yeah, this server right now.
Was it, is it, you know, have you died any time, like, you know, or nights, just, you know what you're doing?
Yeah, I kind of know what I'm doing. I have died a lot of times, but, you know, I door camp and I do a lot of toxic and weird crazy shit, so I'm kind of enjoying it, even though I'm dying.
It was actually pretty easy considering I was playing on a server that had only like one player, otherwise I was pretty much alone, so it was a unique experience. It wasn't that hard, but you know, if you play official, would be really hard.
What happened when you played official, like more than one player, let's say like 100 or 120 players, how hard, was that harder?
Yeah, it was a little harder, but not that hard. Still, I could get a base down and thrive, you know. I would get bows, crossbows, make some plays, die, and I'd say the funniest thing definitely about Rust is like experiencing the community. Like you get to notice so much fun stuff in here. Like you would just be crossing on your way, you have like a semi or like an AK, and there would be just like a naked, just you're raping his microphone at you, like yelling at you to kill him or, you know, do anything. I actually find people, you know, the people in this community quite funny. It's like without the community, this game is really like nothing. That's always. You never know who you might fight. You know, there's the occasional guy that will say, "Oh, GG's man, nice fight," and would pick you up. Other times there would be that guy that says, "Yo, fuck you," and you know, insert your family, insert anything else, and would just kill you right again without any hesitation. Yeah, and easy loot too.
I never was solo, never have been. It's been alright, man. I mean, look at me now. I've got a Thompson, living life. You know how it is.
Okay. Were there any time you were solo at all, or nah? You were always playing with friend.
Yeah. Yeah, like if they hop off for the night and have to like do base upgrades and that, I'm the guy to talk to, innit?
I got about 1,000 hours, and I started playing Rust because a friend recommended it. It was it's a hard game, obviously, very hard game, especially when like the recoils weren't what they were now. It's a very hard game to learn. Yo, what the? And but you know, my friends helped me because I play with them a lot, and that's who I really got all my hours with, my friends. So I've never really played solo.
It was pretty hard. Didn't really understand what the heck was going on, like the recoil patterns and all, but that's sort of changed now. And like all the crafting is quite hard to learn, and then what to keep and what to dump, but used to it now.
It's pretty fun. I like my very first like encounter with like someone was some random guy that I went up to his base, and he thought I was door camming him, which I didn't know what that meant. And then like 2 hours later, me and him became friends and started playing together, and he kind of like taught me how to play Rust.
If you would pick a place to build your base, where would that be? Would it be a forest area next to the beach? Or the Iceland, let's call it like this. Where would that be?
That's a very good question. This really depends, really. Like the forest would probably be a good place to go because it's like not too bad. Like you can get a lot of resources, and like it's like not really like populated compared to like other places. Whereas like ice would be like too cold. Like it's not really worth going there. And beach maybe be good for like cargo if it goes past, but that's about it really.
You know, depending on if I'm playing alone, I would definitely prefer it on the beach because I like to build boat bases and farm bases. So, but if I'm like playing in a clan, I would build it somewhere flat, so like a forest or somewhere like an ice lake. But generally, I would build it on the beach and have like a boat base.
Beach, 100% mate, near the beach, so it's safe, nice and safe, no one goes there, no one raids me. I'm too shit to build inland.
I see. Have you ever built anywhere else except the beach?
No, pretty much always the beach. I mean, I've gone further inland, but always like within 5 minutes of a beach, because I try and get a base down as soon as I can, and if I waste any time, I just get killed with like 5,000 wood on me. I am only 35 hours in though, so I can't stress how shit I am at this game.
Well, I definitely like building close to the outpost. So it's kind of like for the woods on the hill, on a flat spot on the hill.
Revolver earlier, and I died immediately after making it. But yeah, no, I've got some guns, man. I can make Thompsons. Yeah, no, I've got guns. If I'm honest with you, Urge, I was scared. The first time you hold the gun, it's a powerful weapon. It's like the first time you have sex, you understand what's hanging between your legs. The balance between life and death, pleasure and enjoyment. And I thought, I need to just leave this in the box and stay prim-locked.
Well, since I'm an absolute chad, I build right in the center of like all the good monuments in near rig. So, I mean, yeah, snow if I'm with a group of people, preferably, or maybe like on a really flat beach or lake, so that we can build a chunker of a base.
Personally, I would choose the snow area.
Can you explain me why would that be?
A few of the bases that I built in the snow area has a harbor on it, and like the lighthouse, easily grab. I feel like not many people go in the snow area.
I'll play like kind of middle of the map, like around the outpost.
I see, but why is that exactly? Is it because you want to come here to recycle fast? What's your reason to build next to the outpost, you know, your base?
So I can come here and recycle without dying. And like without dying when I'm trying to recycle, and what is called, just have what is called, it's really nice place to get comms and stuff.
Wherever all the action is, man, wherever launch site is, man, that's where I'm heading.
Launch site?
Yeah, man.
So you're more of a shooter guy, like you're always ready for a fight.
That's it, man. That's it, mate.
I'd probably build my base in the snow biome because there's less players, and it's, you know, you have to have like cold protection so you don't fucking die. So I would probably build there so there's less annoying players and naked.
Well, it depends entirely what you want to do. I would, if I want a lot of resources, I would build coast, so go like boat and hit the Salvage shit. Or if I want a lot of nodes, I would build in the tundra area, not near mountains, so I can see everything, but still have a lot of nodes. So probably tundra coast.
If I was to play solo, okay, guys. If I was to play solo, I would play. I'd play like in the Greenlands, just normal Greenland, because I'm not very good. So desert-y Greenland. because I'm bad in snow, especially solo.
Okay, I see.
And monuments, I would build. You know, I would want a green card, a blue card, and a red card.
You two met. Are you two friends IRL and you just, played the game? How did you two met in Rust?
Cousins.
Yeah, we're friends, Ira.
Ah,
Yeah, cousins, you could say.
Okay, let me guess. Why not was the one who recommended to you to play this game?
No.
Yes.
Actually,
It was.
No.
Don't you remember me,
No,
Jamie, and
it
Oliver? Me, Jamie, Oliver, the whole crew was there, man, telling you to play it.
I had a friend in a clan that played like a lot of clan Rust, and I thought it was really cool, and I wanted to join, so that's how I joined in Rust. But yeah, I do now play with Jamie, Oliver, and stuff. Yeah.
And that question is, how did you two met? Like, I can see you two in the same clan.
Well, basically, we matched on Grindr, and just been a lovely relationship ever since, really. No, we're just mates from like town, same place, the same place.
Ah, so you're IRL friends.
Yeah, IRL, yeah.
And lovers.
The same more acquaintances than anything.